Joining us now is the congressman, Democrat from the state of Washington. He represents the area that has a whole lot of folks watching this hour by hour, day by day. He's the Democratic Congressman Adam Smith. Congressman, thanks for being back with us here on the Hill. Appreciate it.
Well, thanks for having me.
Of course. Do you have a sense, sir, that this is going to be going on for possibly days? The last one was 57 days. Or could this be weeks?
It's hard to predict, but it does look like it's going to be not a matter of days. It's going to be longer. Look, Boeing employees have put up with a lot for a long time. They've had, their pensions cut. They've not seen the same wage increases, while meanwhile, the shareholders are consistently rewarded. I mean, the best story I can tell you is a friend of mine who I grew up with, and I know a lot of people worked at Boeing because I grew up right next to SeaTac Airport, not far from a number of Boeing employees. He worked there for 30 years, and he still remembers the month when they cut the pensions of the workers by over half, and in the same month that a multi-billion-dollar stock buyback. And for too long, Boeing has taken their employees for granted, and they want to catch up. So I think this could take a while.
Not to minimize that argument, because I'm sure that for folks who work for that company by the tens of thousands, they want higher pay, better wages. Who doesn't, right? But we've also seen the president and the White House, for example, the president was on the picket line at the UAW strike, and we saw how that went to several states and how long that lasted. And I wonder, we hear about the possible port strike on the East Coast. If right now these unions feel emboldened, knowing the position of the White House?
Well, I hope so. I mean, the result of the UAW strike was that working people finally got a really significant pay raise. And those companies are still doing quite well. Yeah, they feel like finally they have someone in the White House who's going to have their back in difficult negotiations. When you look at the last, 50 years now, particularly the last 30, at the amount of wealth that has been created in this country, and where has that wealth gone? The overwhelming majority of it has gone to the top 1% and not to the workers. It's always stock buybacks. It's always increased shareholder values. It's always massive bonuses for executives. And oh gosh, we got a tough quarter here, so we're going to have to cut your pension. Yeah, workers are standing up and saying we want our fair share, and I hope they succeed.
Let me ask you about another company in your area. Speaking of wealth, one of the biggest, Amazon. It employs, I believe, somewhere in the area of about 87,000 people in Washington state. And the CEO, Andy Jassy, just put out a memo the other day saying, you know what? You're getting back to work. You're coming into the office 5 days a week starting January 2025. Here in Washington, Congressman, that is not the case. Government workers do not have a mandate to return back to the office 5 days a week. Do you think Andy Jassy got it right? And that as it relates at least to government employees, time for them to get back in the office 5 days a week?
Yeah, I might surprise you with this one, but yes, I do think Andy Jassy got it right. And I am concerned that so many employees aren't going back to work. I mean, back home in the Seattle-King County area, a lot of local government employees for the city and the county and things like Sound Transit, they're not back to work. I think it's the wrong approach. We need to get people back into the office. You can see the results of this in terms of services in King County. It is not where it needs to be. And I know for a fact that the King County Council doesn't require workers to be in the office at all. Like zero.
So then are government services not where they need to be then?
That is my opinion, yes. I think there are all kinds of problems in our region because of that, and I know it's not just the Seattle-King County area. Look, we're probably not going to go back to a full 5 day a week, and I support a work-life balance, working 60, 70, 80 hours a week, okay, but 0 days in the office or 2? That's not a work-life balance. That's putting work too far in the back burner and not getting the job done. So yes, I hope we get back to a more reasonable balance and get people back into the office with flexibility, to be sure.
Okay.
But we've taken it way too far, and it's a problem.
Congressman Adam Smith, Democrat from Washington State. Boeing in the news, Amazon in the news. We thank you for being with us here on the Hill. Thank you, sir. Thank you for watching, and make sure you go to joinnn.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.